Assalamu alaikum badi Gambian kolo kali kontong al tokendo nal kontong kendola nal badi ma la jadama la presenter newscaster radio alaji aning alagi radio salsato kono jang jirono la provincia Catalunya la region ngindo Spain na kinda mo nyin kono bi min data kanya tena lumfi November karotili mo onyin badi ngolo komen nata news briefing bi 45 minutes ngolo soto pour kana kachibarol men be nyatlo la men findana banko ka ni bantula banko kan ke futan lalla briefly so sinadu kibaro ko ngol kono santeng men be nyatlo la kay brief daman ning ka sambo nyama angalo ning mandika kan nyinto so madalla standard newspaper men finta je Darboe says those aspiring to succeed him must be patient. Comme cibar ko ay tan ñamen loya Ousainou Darboe même United Democratic Party la flag bearer and secretary general ako molmen be la frim pour ka sala place to nate retata ako ya kata e do ko ke pour parti yonin face à sotno banko ka ñamen janning e be place o ñinna aman koronto si so yesidron yemunya pro drong na wato sitema men harjo be jo basodla so a brief demand na continue nyato the opposition United Democratic Party leader has advised the UDP's young politicians, especially those who want to succeed him, to be patient, focus on building the party's support and wait for their rightful time. Comme matamem fokan wala wot drong na United Democratic Party Gambia la nying opposition party nying ila nyaton ko Umar Baye men safi ala kuma kan kabre mol nat na kana konto men ko UDP for 2026 Darboe for 2026 aw ya marodi yo fonni ci wala ko men be la frem pro la fita pour ka de succeed ka seate noto yemunya e patient soto wala drong yesi e lamoy kana koronto itolbe nyalo la munekan pour kaje ko patio nyin abe fasa soto la nyame yo kata yo sabatindi yo doku patio la wato batu wato men asite ma pour ka nyim palaso nyin ka succeed with the little over 3 years until the next presidential election. The UDP's choice of candidate remains undecided amid rumors that KMC Mayor Talib Bensouda and others could express their desire. Some critics of the party are even suggesting that it could split when Darboe eventually retires. Comme ibada men foga wala nginti ko katuta domani katra fa yo men bina president katra fa 2026 atuta domani sangi saba ko UDP la choice mbetembo mento pro flag bearer nyin candidato hanibi mo kilong le biye membe ko la Ousainou Darboe tarmanke mola ko la follow decision manta mola ko la follow comme dugu mbe keri memfo ni na rajibe ko Talib Bensouda kanifin na meo nying asikeno wala la foitan eko patiola feye la dol ol be men fokan wala nyinti ko asikeno ning Darboe retire rong UDP be faral nga continue hanbi angaloni mandinkola but addressing a group calling themselves UDP Road to 2026 and Darboe the Gambia's Mandela at his Fajara residence over the weekend. Ousainou Darboe said while it is understandable that a party like the UDP will undoubtedly have many suitors, those who want to succeed him should demonstrate maximum maturity and allow the party to decide when the time comes. Comme wato ma be jamu la nyim fondin cewle nyim men ke fanku mande UDP itolbe UDP men to wala be silo le kan silo men UDP 2026 wala be ganyela ila fitawol aning Darboe memo Gambia la Mandela ti itata futa ma ala suoko no Fajara nyin lokumo bandulala useni Darboe memfo otumo ako niaji be mbenga kalamtale onsa kalamtano ko patio membe ko UDP so sorote mento mo jamale be lafila nyaton kayal o kamala do men lafita pour ka seate noto wol nyanda mun yitan la wolento maximum majority kumfa anin sobeya mol sa loto ko itubele kala lolalete men itekela kala moti ila ko bebe timala majority kake mo timmarengol alfa timmarengol anin fananka alaw isnaje ko se patio nyim bula ala decision ota nga wato sita ila fita me ke la flak biarati ay me itandi o fonnin ciol hanbi ka continue ala kuma kamol to ko I advise the young people of the party to follow each other and support the party to grow. Ako abe yamaro dila ila party la fonnin ciol la isebula nyono kam yaje ko e fasaro ko party nyin asirwano nyame just like Mandela's ANC comme South Africa la patio me bondi apata ikono e bondi tuabol bulo kono ka fo ANC comme wolia Kenya men South Africa Bangkok ako I want Momodu Sabali Landing Sane Mayo Rohi Malik Lo Yankuba Darboe Talib Bensouda and Lamin Sane to be the next Cyril Ramaphosa Talba Mbeki and Jacob Zuma of ANC. Coming, I Mandela la mol men not after the men not na Mandela nyola patio ANC mute bultan in fulola. I will talk kumandite. Ramaphosa, Tawot Mbeki, Jacob Zuma. Ina kita molti men ye president ya maranung ni Mandela kola. O kamala akala vita nanyim mayol ning kiamanol teng ol fana yake o mosi falti UDP kono ako I do not want to hear or see people accusing or pointing fingers at each other ako amalla fika amoy anim fana kaje molke bulko non chode nyoy Darboe mem fo lengi ko he said South Africa comme South Africa kenyame ako I do not want that comme molka bulol chode nyoy ko la membe ko karle mu yidi karle be kelen karle la ftangi na kaman la fiol ati Darboe en kuma kan nyuf ako all these former and current South African president ako nyem president ko tol men beta me South Africa men to fata ni men fam be president ni santeng ni be lotale men si Mandela fe ya makoy prudron ka makoy dron isinaje ko ila patio be succeed la nyame ndung sitale yela wato bato be kana killing wala nyam ako abe UDP fonnin cewul ya marla menna ani nyaaton kol men be siring karto fayta men be ko meewol ning tiamanol ten ako fanan jang I anticipate the same thing from my young people. I don't want to hear anything apart from the UDP agenda. Ako abe nyaado sila ko ala fita menna drong ka baltul fonnin cewol bul UDP la fonnin cewol ko amalla fika kuma moy namanke UDP long kangu menti la fita menke la banko e wolemu ila agenda. I want them to succeed aka ala fita ila hamo menti ya soto me and then succeed comme patiola hamo anitol anate fango ye succeed or then each other alone the way without any issues comme katawo nyamadron itol damalu ni be succeeda sinaje ko amalaf menadron pro kukana soto damal tem ako as happen in ANC comme akita nyame ANC ye nyobatu e nyonoma is committa kaje ko yela sobea itan wala ngitu if you show your commitment to the party and not yourself the party will recognize your efforts and choose you to lead it, he said. Ako ni te la sobea ni la paro yo itan di patiola imi fangota ifangola kuna ko drong imo itan di but patiola ko yo le itan di patio be sutelare ise tomonno le aitan ni nyame. He said the party supporters should not be worried about reports or rumors that people are pushing and pulling to succeed him, because every ambitious young person in the party would want to lead it. Ako memu kodra mem fola patiola fasa lali ko imanya naka wori kola kukane jakali membo ko kuma kangol men ka finti dugu la karola here and there ko o molten men be mol nyorle be mol sabala nyote be nyor la nyoke be sabala kola prodrong ka ate succeed pour ka seate noto ka tuko ako nyimu kuleto drong every ambitious young momoro ni nada fonni njola moti temo hamola bela indi party yo ngono abela ftale kala fi nyaton kala wasani mol fin Dakar la wol bay idun damal dun la nyoto asanake walioti ako ye jamfa otola ako I just want to advise that those who want to succeed me should be patient and wait for their time. Akabe lafrim purka yamaro di men lafta ka seata noto you see you come yela wato nyimbatu I memfu. Commenting on the UDP road to 2026 ati amada fana nyinkafo men nata purka futa menike fankuma ni UDP road to 2026 comme ka futa 2026 ka Darboe sindi. Darboe said the idea of the group is up and would keep the party supporters on guard for the 2026 presidential election. Ako nyimu fenati men nyimiro abenyin grupo nyimendilata te mpurusinaje ko UDP ila supportal ase kantano nyamen purka futano 2026 presidential election onying. He commended the Darboe Gandhi Mandela Association ulfanam kafolti ke kumandi the Darboe Gandhi Gandia and Mandela Association for recognizing his effort coming will ye katakuo men ya ay katakuo men ko wolio men sute foi pati kafol tola puru kana akonto ay meitandi oda ko he dedicated the honor of fallen UDP heroes such as Lamin Diba, Noko Njai, and others coming wato nying ay bunya futandi molla min jatol min do goke Gambia pour que Gambia bondi dictatorship kono mol membe ko Lamin Diba tala alama kafarni ne maklaye Noko Njai tala alama kafarni ne maklaye the last person men labanta ka fa anim falang do kotawul nyimenu who have passed through horrible coming tambita kukolen jamal kono while fighting otumo be chelo kang eni mo be chelo la membe ko ya jamme bare ni ko ron Gambia la dictator so mo kilinda malti wala mo ya jamme so o kibaro nyin danta woldo nga continue bari ngom nda be kala na bari amo jamfake sai nga jibe nga da kibar do fanantu sai membe nyatlon la janto men santen membe wono kan wala mu Angleterre anin Gambia santen wal fanan kafta nyoma kitiyo men ba kosikan Myanmar mol la karola ila nyum sojar man sakunda men tartajeno men aka misilmol minority membe ila banko kan ke ta ke ifa Alajmane ole nyum kuma kan safe in the significant development at the Hague, Netherlands, 5 European countries and Canada have taken a unified step to intervene in the ongoing legal battle against Myanmar over allegations of genocide. This case, initiated by Gambia at the United Nations highest court, the International Court of Justice, ICJ, has drawn international attention to the plight of the Rohingya minority in Myanmar. Walam alaimane men sabe kuma kan mbota bito angalol ila mansa kunda ning Europe bankoro men dala fo bankululu men ni kafuta Gambia yi men initiating membe ko kitiyo me ya kosi International Court of Justice men anyanta kala Netherlands bank wala kambari be olto kaje ko pour mon rong tilimbalia men kita doman newla min be min ka foy ko Rohingya minority Myanmar banko nyin kan pour drong wol yela nyantol mentinya ila hormone bunya men ka nyanda ka soto banko kan nyin so yarman sakum da men taraje me wotinya yewol samba kitila yefo kanamura kefa fanya jawle ga men genocide damma dam mol dammaten almal pare ka kun banko kilomal beta mo ka nyofa the ICJ, that means International Court of Justice, announced that Denmark, France, Germany, and the Netherlands and the UK had joined forces with Canada through a declaration of intervention in support of Gambia's case. Furthermore, the Maldives submitted its declaration separately. This collective move underscores intensified global efforts to address what has been described as a egregious violation against humanity. Komandrong inkata kuleti dunia bela kiti bunda ba e kankularo ke ko Denmark banko Scandinavia, France banko Europe, German banko Europe, anin Netherlands fango men kiti bungo bejeto in be kuma kango itale ko kafuta nyomale purga nyin kitiyo nyin ka ba anin fanan Angleterre la banko wal fanan kafutale symbol la fa nin juma kan wala Canada banko membe ko ni ajibe men mu doko ni kodo di Canada anin Angleterre true in be itan roke komen pour sina dadun kuto ka men intervention pour ka fa saroke Gambia in case men kitiyo men kositen pour ka tente nyato ka je ko anin fana banku kote ka dame ko Maldives bari wol yeta ka fayene in declaration separately e malla nyinu kam o kamala ko the collective move comme ka kafunyo makata wala nginto don pour la fita men sero don wala sa bambandro ke no dunia be la kato na kata kilomite sina je ko nyin ko sa topoto no nyamen kay men yitandi ko nyi mofa jawjaw an nyi motilimbali jawjaw hanamadiya nyanta tinya jawjaw men keta Myanmar banko nyinka so ngoto fanan dangoto ngaje ko cleata demanding molia hanbi nga continue be Standard newspaper ngata Rohi Malik Law hanbi amang ifonyo bunya fong sotlade Macedonia present discourses possible collaboration with Banjul Mayo. Macedonia bankulati banku ninemu otumonum ibe ndolbenum banko men kan Greece be wala koto Macedonia before they will come a separate state and in Yugoslavia itema je what dolga for Yugoslavia dolga for Greece but otumo ka todo la five ka five Macedonia I forgot the name Macedonia mo banko nying santeng ko askeno is kachasot no inin banjuna meo memme ko Rohi Malik Law ke blodi nyola ka nyofasa ngajibe yememfo Banjul Mayo Rohi Law was received in audience by President Steve Pendraskip of Macedonia on Friday, during which the two discussed possible collaboration on a number of projects Banjul City Council is implementing. Comme ngolen rong nyim president member of Macedonia Rohi Malik Law ya jia comme jumalungo kacha soto kacha me kwa sekeno ye blodi nyola project jama be nyim Banjul City Council bulu be men tamandi kan sai se da keno jetl o kamala di nga karankote ga angalato membe no kam paragraph do di Banjul Mayo was in Macedonia capital Skopje to receive award when otumo atata in la capital oto otumo ye bunya fen atata wala kama jeto accompanied by the host coming animal tada min yati gia member ko Daniela Arvoskap memu ati sate ba member ko Macedonia capital nyina meo nyinde. They call on the president kumandro ke president nyina nina rajibe according to the Banjul City Council. Upon receiving wato minna ko Bangin City Council member wato minna be itakang ning abataka member ko ning award from the president wato president ba de kangala wato minna may law brief him on the youth volunteerism common project which Banjul City Council has started implementing, as well as the need for farming implements for Gambian women farmers. Comme ngai wato ma benin bunya fengo tala ay kuma jama daman nim fay jeto to be lafrim menna wala mdrong ni na be Bangin City Council project gol men be bul fondin cewol men ye fambo o project ko nyin anin ni na be senola karola isnana o sabatindino nyamen Gambia musol fanan anin aseneralte Gambia musul seneralte. So I will brief you from welcome. It takes this opportunity to sincerely thank President Steve Penda Roski for the invitation at the State House and the hospitality accorded to my colleagues and my humble self. Coming, wato nying na nauta kala kontane ba kadua nyim president Macedonia president ye kumandro men kela invitation nyina hila bankola bumba membe ko State House ani ye jian romen kela men e kombe to poto ni na tajibe hospitality accord prodrong anate anala do kunyolten ate fang sakate fang pun ako to my dear sister comme abare muso men fanga jia membe ko ate o capital onyin Macedonia la capital onyin ila meonyin Daniela Aros membe ko atlemu nyin city nyina alkalibati ka fay ko Skopje wala mu Macedonia la capital nyinde anha team nyimu dinkralti anala team onyin. We are grateful nyin kete ko wasoti to be hosted prodrong puri jia nyaming ila sate bangin to an be aso I am going home akabita sokono abe kalamto na bita sokono nina rajibe anin kujamal bita men beti ada bake membe ko ke asemira menna o molisina menji semira menna membe ko membota nyin sate ba nyindo Macedonia la capital nyin sako nina re ka menna ko jia men ya kila di hospitality okata fenneti abunya warte be kam bake and once again comme kotake abe duale ako nina rajibe bake for a well organized summit comme imbengo ya atopoto nyame meo men comment so anbi nga continue kibarola mbe nyatli wala jando mata hanbi mbe standard le ata kibar doto sai ngajibe semelano nyinka so sai wala mu e kawdi Gambia la polisol la ko se mol muta menu ila fitaka banko na sena fengo membe ko tio sai mbe terro walinkan menika tio ta ka export banko kan men anilua manta nyola so na polisol nyanta o molu nyanta ka ol mol hunt ke muta comme sanse ka fonyame Omar Bala yin safe ajibe ata manja fa bake. The Ministry of Agriculture has issued a statement instructing the Inspector General of the Police to arrest individuals found wanting in exporting groundnut without following due process. Yemen fo jang Omar Bala men safe wala na ministry bunda me martra senonyina to loko ye county police sai sa kata mo kilin nan menu ka na bankola tiyonyi ka fintindi banda men anilua manta ni je yanda kemuda. Agriculture contributes about 33% of Gambia's gross domestic product. Comme seno bunda atigamen kafundi bankola soto nyindo sankono semo kono sidla tan saba anin saba ya itandi nyamen na yin sena fewonten, of which olkono nina dajibe groundnut is the highest tiyo atala contribution water jeto atega jama contribute over the years in Southern Betamita. The country's groundnut exports have been declined from 6,000 tons to less than 1,000 tons worldwide. So, ko nyajibe in Southern Betamita, membe caring ka ning Theophintin de Banda, Agita Bakele, Kabo Tony Wuli Worola, Tata for Agita Tony Wuli Kilin, Ninata Dunia Mumeobekon. Those affecting Kolalem na Batandroke, Kula Membeko Adanying, the price of other commodities, Fenkoton Ladala in the market, Marso. According to the Gambia Food Processing and Marketing Corporation, Menbisiring in Fendanya, La Puruke Bonni, Keke Fenti Molse Domono Nyame, Kapmena Food Processing. This is as a result coming in Nake quality Ninada farmers selling their products elsewhere. Wayatinako bari imang tonosoto la fengoto o mo la fengola jaro soto ka jarta menna wayatinako sai kana ta kartantang la kila nying tiol wafi ni mokodon la bari itoliaje wala nyama we itul be memfoka in an effort sai katako nying membe ko to get the best price product kanana ka da na kendo soto na tiele farmers in the Gambia memeko senalumbe Gambia sell their product to mainly Senegalese comme ukatina ikela tiolta ika wapi Senegal kolma aning sandila ika wapi la cotton who generally paid a premium price men ika jo sa foto ika sandala damen abuka nyansoto ikalafi menna wayatina ko bypassing ikatambi the lower rate offer comme Gambia mansakunda sulkananka wendi membe jirin wedumala iko bypass ikatambi yola ikatawa finyi model. But a statement signed by the permanent secretary kumaka mem findita jumala asinya wala permanent secretary membe ko ministry bunda membe ko national bunda to obtained by standard rates coming newni ngai mensafe at last time member permanent secretary ala national bunda ngento standard ya jele bina wala karanate angalawni mandika conference. The general public is hereby informed that that henceforth all persons, bodies or entities dealing in the industry of groundnut trading, particularly for the purpose of exporting out of the country, shall be subject to regulation as specified by the Groundnut Standard Standard of Quality Act Volume 9, Section 3, 5, and 15. So, remember for Kanya permanent secretary at Lenin Kaito Seve, standard nya jele, comme member ministry bunda marraseno bundala ko niaji be jamabe kalamtan la nyala ka bosana ka continue pour mon nadrong mol be tout all anim fanan ka fol be anim fanan company be momor ni narete be nying denkralto membe ko menika tio itoleka business ka topoto kaje ko anala wafiro la karola sako famfang mol men be ka tio sang ibuka something pour ka findindi bankoy bandala nying kuma ka nying ko be men fole ko isaje ko kolbe laare nyamen sartol nen tamandre nyalla aytande nyamen na tio la karo nyina sako standard of quality tio men nyanta ka finda nyanta ka betea ina da luwa nyim bunda nyim men data député bungoto membe ko ka fuje ko volume 9 aning fanan denkral men be ko sabanjang ani lulunjang kata fo tanni lulunjang o kamala kilin ko all individuals or entities affected are advised to obtain a certificate of clearance in accordance with the requirements set by the law. O kamala kilin nalbe hanim fanang company thing men ye bata ko so yin ko to be ya marla ko sa kata ye certificate o men yin ministry bunda o loi bunda be silo yelle men ka men clearance prodrong sinaje ko men ning sula ko sitano nyola ni nata loi ya itandi nyame. Any person caught aiding and abetting or doing anything to facilitate the export of groundnut across borders through any means without due process, contrary to the Groundnut Standard of Quality Act, would be arrested. Wala nyinti ko momoraning yemuta etebe makoro ke kang animfanang eba kata kang puruka jeko ka silo sonandi moli menika ning tio fintindi na nane kungola kesamba banku kotamul kang ko ite wal mudron through any means nyaaw nyala ninata jibe imana asamba silola luaya itandi nyamen komen tia kendo men nyanda ka findi banku kang o anin kayti ko wala komen yekayto men soto ngin dinkrato wala ngin ko acting ni oto tinya salon ko ni yirrong ibe mutala put before the court mesambala kitio nyatlin lala and have the good certificates coming and have the good confiscated ila tio nyum fang iba bushilera. By this release coming kuma kama fintating, the Inspector General of the Police is hereby notified to arrest ukamala nyukuma kama ya futan di bankola poliso la nyaton komale kajeko isemol muta yesamba momor ni natra itiketa molde yin luatinya wala ya itani nyame la press release nyando nyanda kete muta obe ko lala ni ajibe. The general public is strongly advised to desist from the export of groundnut from the Gambia without following the due process. Wala drong ibe jama be kalam tanda ko momo kana tionyum ibe jama ro kele momo kana tionyum findinde bankoy bantala ning amanta silo nyino kuma kan fanandanda world. So let's continue with the news. So hanbi standard news pale ajibe Baba Hydra boko nyimu journalist men ya fano ka fae ko nyimbu ko founder ti Point newspaper deda Hydra dimma kitol mbe kering bantala ka jeko afamala saya menia sababu ya jamela marlo wato gono sa o kitol mbe kering modol la karola membe ko baylo nyol civil baylo ya the sentence life imprisonment sa metembo mento jaman banko nyinga sa ko nyin journalist o men ya fa membe ko deda Hydra dimma wala ala CDRO kumfa ninata jibe jongla so nyin na kitio membe ko baylo adoman nim fujeto Baba Hydra, son of the murdered journalist Deda Hydra, has wrapped up his testimony at the ongoing trial of Bailo, who is accused of taking part in the killing. Comme Baba Hydra, Deda Hydra, dinche keba comme wala CDRO kumfa sai kitombe jongla sol la drive o nyimbe ko Bailo men atata fang declare police pa lafita asylum on but onat na kai ko ma sibol bari ba la kunyim be fata dula dol ina dajibe o man sum fe na confess men kenu thanks to panderum by la online radio nyindati by law prudrong abe succeed no la nyama la story nying should be could be on record prudrong ase okay no evidence waronat na kai jahannaban sa mbetembo men so kamala ate by law kitio nyim embeke ganje nyala CDRO bang world addressing the court for the last time in Germany ate Baba Hydra nying utuma betiam kang kitidula nyindo Mr. Hydra I meet and wolengintiko I bring warm greeting to this November court and all those concerned with this matter from my family and the Point newspaper akwa be control futandla nying kitidula menkata nyin November karo kono men be suno soto ni na raji be ila nyin kuoto ila dimbaya ten anin fang ila newspaper men fang dayilo kita de la hydra famala saya nyindi ya jamela karonin ko I should first of all thank the Almighty God for making it possible for this trial to take place and for justice to be achieved for the assassination of my father, the Hydra. Ako follow abe duala abe ala danna membe ko the Almighty ko kaje ko meati na nyin ko kita no nyin kitio teng ka je ko purutulngo sesot no nyamen afama la saya men kita the Hydra. Ka continue, my father was targeted by Yaya Jammeh using his kill squad, the junglers, for his service to the Gambian people because as a journalist, he refused to be silenced. Walang into aka fama kita multimeng ya dema kaje ko Yaya Jammeh membe ko dictator nying jumal ya dema ala mo falal teng membe ko baylonyul jongla sol teng prodrong afamabe do komen ke kan Gambia de wala katuko ate abalanda men na drong wala ako motate de indinola aka menfu aka mensafe fa okay odayo na ya jamia la molta ya dema fo ya niobon ko kamala each week in his column lokun aka safaro menke lo nyuseba dingrabiji dame hada malaka safaro ko kolonyi kaitandi ko president nyina ka fay ko isama. Good morning, Mr. President. Olabokadia. Badaka memfo ya jame oto obokadia tloy. He spoke critical about what was wrong in the country. Wati atakadia munal wrong. Kul menu akaw men fiye wala men mambeti na bankonyin ka watonyin. He knew it was dangerous. Alna ko menke kang as a mantoro sot no jela. I memfo he told us so akaw fong fo eto lena dingolte. And he was right. I mean for Tonyala, Woldun Narakal. On December 16, 2004, almost 20 years ago, a team of junglers that include the defendant by law killed my father in cold blood. Come badan nolto, come ako nagi be December karo kono till tang anu woro 2004 sang kono sanji mo komando afama membe ko jongla solten inatna ka fa sako momen fa ibala kite ke kanting men keta baylo nyindi ya fa momen ama tukuru ama melo honorable judge komen jejol ten abdiam kan ngoleli botembo nyinna so mboto fanan dan no the very time factor I give you what time you have seen so me dan na jang standard ngata ajibe voice newspaper fonse Clinton monoje ajibe la kiwarol ajosle time bete moment member young government expenditure net lending reaches 39.38 billion minister tell MPs wala banko ye kodo men domo expenditure e kamen domo net niabe kafu nyoma anim fanan dontro la karola atara fotara mintole billion dalaso billion tan saba anin kononto tombo anin tan saba anin sei dimale nyemfo minister me marta kodo fere nyala na bankoka onde chagan kodo billion tan saba anin kilim safaron billion tan nan wala mu domota anin dontro ni akafu nyom osembo wara sainte ngata jiare wol fanan yela internet bunda kuto yele ila doko be kala damentola nimbodo to tujeren ila village development committee nying men kiawmembe ko is in rescue mission kumang abe lafrem pro mon sa kanjuno nyamen fo sak praset kanano nyamen pour ka bondi kiaman yala because of manegata ye tumirol men laka membe denning jenkonin tapalean njunjao men yala akam so anim fanan sandeng nga continue ngata kerfatu jibe lafita men karanna into brief buba gaji ko la safi wala ngindi go the National Water and Electricity Company NAWEC has demanded a public apology from the Gambia Telecommunication Company Limited, GAMTEL, after associated NAWEC with Doku Group, who GAMTEL allege cut their fiber cable in Brufut. Wala nginte drong eko buba men safe na men matran na crown in jela nani juara be nyaton kala dameng wala liye kandro ke GAMTEL in bemu bankola institutional wala damma be nyola sai GAMTEL and GAMCEL ningine soksita banko nyinkang na banko fong problem oto sodo ba ngin be they are failure betem moment sai adam barola yim administration kon sai ma ye damal be ngire ngarola ibe nyoto mi la jang ibe nyoto mi la jana ko sai la fitamul drong GAMTEL findinan ye bolo sai jama be sa ajeko ye to mi men na tonyata ko to ke to sutian ni kula membe den ni company me ka fo ko Doku Group men who GAMTEL alay comme GAMTEL ye to mi roke men na ko to lela in samfil wal membe bak kinyokoto o sa banko koto wala liya o kebulol kuntu Brufut so ibe wole kalame kam NAWEC issue a statement on Sunday clarifying that Doku Group is not engaged in any work on its behalf around Brufut. Comme NAWEC men senandika wala nyitiko ni demastambila ye kumo senandiko company me ka fay go Doku Group wolman enolman dung doku kono membe den ning Brufut law ma fangol bari ni OIC sila doko mbe kering cable ning pipe men dunna banko kono doko membe kering ngalong men kede to lanjur dati yo hila cable la karola so to ko nyinel yake wolni NAWEC lebe doko la bari mo safo ko NAWEC la responsible da o dinga kono fengol men be ko jela silolte o kamala cable itul fana marata wala membe ko GAMCEL so ka continue the statement called GAMCEL's inclusion of NAWEC in its statement comme statement o meitande ko men nyin daba ko kon wala NAWEC ni na ta gibe statement o aitan nyam o nyuma feneti ko misleading and malicious and emphasize that Doku Group is not associated with any project on NAWEC's behalf around Brufut wala nyimu feneti filindir kumolem amambeti ya freng ani be meitandi kan ko nyin grupo membe ko nyin company Doku Group ninu itol ninginu man ko le so membe ko do ko la karola itol NAWEC koto Brufut wo ma fong nyina so ka continue NAWEC wishes to clarify to the public that Doku Group is not engaged in any work on its behalf around Brufut. The inclusion of NAWEC in the statement is both misleading and malicious. We emphasize that Doku Group is not associated with any project on our behalf around Brufut. It is crucial for GAMTEL to verify facts with NAWEC management before making such statements. The ongoing OIC roadworks and pipe relocations in Brufut fall under the jurisdiction of the NRA, a fact well known to GAMTEL, NAWEC said on Sunday. Comme mbata men fo kan drong ning OIC summit do ko men project be caring o ma fa ngin greater bangin area ko in yalo ne abe kwedima wala GAMCEL ko tol ninyi mol ni ajibe ngin do ko be kikanden amantra itol koto membe ko ning silati dala lolel be maralinga la ka fo ko NRA men matrana bankola silolla Brufut ma fala be wala la jurisdictional so kamala ke tol da bulandi comme in do ko nyimme ka foten NAWEC yo yitande ko GAMCEL yo lonne o koyte ma koytonte tol mantra o doko mantra tol la jurisdiction abe enari la jurisdiction ko kamala ni mo fenneti filindir kumolam ye tonyale sinaje ko so senyandi mol to ngoto fanan dang woto ubagaji ko mem safe oto ndabe karanno ni ko mbabe karanna te dol fonol so ngata mama kande ajibe those I think the one I want to read from this place, I think pointing, so let me see. For Msaye, okay, let me see. Mama Kande, fanang ala content ro futandi, ne ajibe moment something at le kanyeta, Liberia le enkarte fa women tamilata in lokun tamilati, ka fay ko Joseph N. Boakaya. In a side, George Weah, the former footballist, men ala 2 mandate in Kele, ala Banco Molia Bula Fly mandate Fulake, fair enough. So, ala rival, ala vice president, I think, all get a modimen succeed and dung, ati a conceit la sondale ko aboitale. So, Mama Kande yala kontontrikendo furandala. Member ko GDC la party secretary general aning atlefana mu flag bearer. Honorable Mama Kande, party leader and secretary general of the Gambia Democratic Congress GDC Akram, has congratulated Liberia President-elect Joseph N. Boakaya. Boakaya won in the just concluded Liberia presidential runoff election 2023. Kuma kama memfata wala Mama Kande memunyato nkoti anilatlemu Clark Bati o nsafura atlem patiola secretary generality ko bi batele koto kavome ka fay ko patiome ka fay ko Gambia Democratic Congress wala mu GDC la Akram ay nyin tentu bake membe ko la bilala president kutome ya tammo membe ko Joseph N. Boakaya aning panang nyina kanyo mu fenneti sanen akita mamme bake in presidential election o men kita in karo kono in san kono so ngodo dang ngodo ngajibe what time we have. Okay, still we have 15 minutes to go. Let me see to bring another story from Point in Seba. Okay, ngata Senegal. Membedening Senegal la Supreme Court. Ye kangmen di santeng njuma tambilala. La vadi ko nying men kita appeal ti man sakunda men appeal zigansor jojo e kitio mente ko Usman Sonko anyanta kallo karte fongi na bari kabringin man song man sakunda la molnat na appeal ke kidi bumbato ya samba Dakar wolnat na ben comment vadik men soto sai wala ngindiko inna loya ko iko kitio te nyadi wala mu Usman Sonko amang eligible pour kallo president ya ndola pati fanan anyanta ka janja so nata kolta to nyama. It is very unfortunate yajibe bari loya memfo zigansorla kiti bungo aning kiti bungo membe capital to ipe jurisdiction sur le pour ka kiti yote akanga sabati but sa nin Supreme Court na raje ko o man sabati o de isad bidon atuta Senegal ngol le bulu ito le be ko yibe la ya tendeng weda aketa nyaadi you process wal tamata bang inada yinkola ngajibe yemen fo ko in a decision that will probably mark the history of electoral dispute in Senegal comme inata ko tarikola kalola insekeno yin ko men kala sande wala be kala labangoti Senegal la nyosabo mbeden ning carte fay ko nyin insekeno nyim kuma ka member Supreme Court ten skeno wala be kala wo nyosabo dangoti jumalungo membe ko kiti o men abeke kanjeto appeal Supreme Court jeto ko its verdict comme ibenta kamento on the appeal comme nyin kidio ka sengang Supreme Court Dakar Sato nyin kono ya itandi ten ika mena Mayor calendar LY lawyer for Usman Sonko share the details of this decision which directly impacts the ongoing litigation. Comme ncheo membe loring Usman Sonko ya la lawyer nying atle kuma kan bondi memba fokante ko ye taro mingi ingeta fenneti ya bi kule sambal nang membe kering loi bunda ñinen to me ke kanje pot longo se sotno nyameng Usman Sonko ñun la karoñin ka menna ongoing litigation ala kuma ko ñen kono ko on admissibility comme kol men si son ila inata kitid la ñinto membe denning ka menna judicial agent men be ko kitid la latin den grame ko the Supreme Court declared that the judicial agent is admissible and justified in representing the state in the electoral dispute in question. Comme eko Supreme Court ye kankularo ke ko nina rajibe dinkra membe ko kol membe ko agentol ten judicial agentol ten men se tamandro keno kitil la ngindo anin fanase tonya andino ka mena in representing se lono nina da banko ye pro nyin carte fay nyosa bombe keri la banko nyin kan o kamala eko a significant recognition sutero kare je me akumara ba ke men na kol kafun nyoma membe ko the role of these key players coming nyin karol be men kuma ateng men bebe do wala nyin denkrato in a despot comme nyosa bombe kering sanden kolbe nyama al halo nyama nina ta jibe nyin carte fay nyosa bombe kering ila bankoka eko about the jurisdiction of the Ziguinchor District Court nina ta Usman Sonko ye eligible daming ata fama bata ma fama men ata fama meoti sa to mento wala kititela Ziguinchor District ko nyondo Casamance ona na men dinu ko Usman Sonko anyanta kalo o kamala Supreme Court ye county ko Usman comme la jurisdiction on yin koto o decision on yin men ina raje ko was motivated by the justification of the judge comme kole yatina member ko jojo mbesirin Ziguinchor je fonto ko la lam ka sonyina ko ka validity of his jurisdiction comme ate la dinkira quand babulu ay quand soto pour drong nyin ko nyin to membe ko katra fawla karonyin na wayatina ko ay kidio te la fitala nyame comme nyin fana yate nyame anin ata fana yate nyama ata fananta ay meitande ay wolake so bari ngin dol wol fana natna say ko imanso on lack of jurisdiction on the meaning comme yamra fana ko kola men nara men mansoro ko kidio men nyantaka tara kitio nyin koto membe ko decision o nyanta kamenta itabe kitio dilamento membe ko kol men kumata za foron dinkral men nyanta ka itande crucial point men ye itandi by the Supreme Court ye men samana nyin kitio la nyin do membe ko sulo la karola Ziguinchor jojo nyin comme just lack of jurisdiction comme jojo nyin among council nyin lato membe denning ka men decision o men atate the court considered that comme ngati kitu la kilona na muneje ni mola karola wala lack of clarification sinendro manke sula kola nyin membe ko kititelambe Ziguinchor as assessment of the initial decision comme call folota nyame referring to a cassation and referral to the head comme in dinkramen ke bulochore damen natin olam nina tajibe Supreme Court consequently decided to overturn olam Supreme Court Dakar Sato ngono inatna koli yeleman le koteke way kaje ko pro Ziguinchor kititela e kangmendi o decision on yin e koyo totole amansoto ya itandi nyamem inatna county membe ko ye bulo chote la membe ko the case comme kiti o nyin membe den ning ito la high court nyin na karola Dakar sato nyin kono wolen inatna sim farming itandi wolen intiko kolmen kumayata prodron kayela mandroki dingral in the ongoing appeal ongoing legal process comme nyin kiti o membe tama kanten sai yeme itandi yeto mem fam kokti ka men raise questions about the next step comme yina na kodo wulendi jeto membe ko simfa kotongo men yenta tala nyin case nyin o kamala in the same vein atawo nyakele o nyama Africa la tiliji kafo nyin na kitidula fanan ol membe ko justice has also ruled in favor ol fanan na song ko ni ajibe Senegal man sakunda la karo comme ko wol kanyeta na ECOWAS kiti bundanyin membe ko Africa tiliji la kiti bundal ko ni ajibe kitidula men fo jumalu yina isondanyin na ko ka janjandro ke positive la membe ko Senegal in opposition party men ka fanyo mo Ousmane Sonko men nyato ka ka janjandi anim fanan ka foye ko isa kata kana diam kokula membe den ning on the removal of chair ulum in chewme ka tofote ngala wolum fo kitite la nyina kuma kawon so o sa foron in chew membe menyin kolbeke wala mu ka kumandi wala bondi ko wala ikana dama wala frank ina daji be ngi lañ patio ñi so ñu kuma ka fanan danta wala to bali ngolo ko foto nyame nata to nyama anyway it's sad we don't malafi ma kala alifo Senegal they will accept it or positive Ousmane Sonko in good faith nobody knows what will be the next move. Yeah, but we wish violence will kind of erupt the correct. So ngamuru ngajibe ngata this place tiasenalal la karonyin tiasenalal yemen for ko Gambia farmers call on government and orders for mechanized farming. Olam Gambia Senegal iba kumandro ke ga mansa kunala aning mo kota wala sinaji ko ela fita joran men Senegal joran ten na seno fanan sa keno joran la sinaji ko production no nyin se increase no nyamen kabo nyin sembela do ko tanim bulla do ko nyin men yin se fe wala Haruna Kuyatete voice newspaper to realize more bumper harvest in groundnuts and maize or maize as they call it, maize is Spanish, Latin, to boost food security and the economy in the Gambia. Wala nginti drong kaje ko ka sutero ko fenna masimo menga katro ke ka fay bomba harvest o ka tio kaloning tia keso bonyoto tia kama bonyoto aning tubanyo fanan nyimu fenida be chikandro kala fenna banko domoro la karola abayiri wan la bakele aning fanko nyin na banko nyinkan ko me yaitan nyame ni o joron soto. So farmers in Upper Badibu North Bank region Senegal men bento laba fala North Bank region on yende be kumandro ke kan ko mansakunda aning ka mena ko charitable ma ko ralte la kafol den prodron isnane bulo kafula sai se ma ko ro ke njoron men sante mulka seno ke la sojas membe ko tractor den aning ka mena treasure machine men ka fengol katiten as part of mechanized farming ko men prodron nina ta senomen molsa keno joran nyinola ne kumandro kikangol while calling on government and other philanthropists for more support. The Afro-mentioned farmers appreciate Gambia also appreciate Gambia Ministry of Agriculture for what they refer to as massive support to farmers. Itoli jang ya itandiko e be même fo kan ni mol tan ni general tan baribu ma fala ko ya kanu bake ministre bonda madrasa no bonda la ka je ko wadde rifaye même futandi lay ka menna faro farmers will be body. So out of an long saying, I think we will call it a day today. This is what we have for you, the audience and the viewers. Thank you very much. Thanks for following us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share with your friends and loved ones. So we call it a day.